Hi, it's Rob O'Malley, Preferred Rate, and I'm sending this video out to share with everybody, not only is it a buyer's market, but why it's a buyer's market. Today is Monday, November 14th, 2022. We are in a spot where interest rates are higher than they've been in 20 years, and sellers are having their homes sit for 30, 60, sometimes 90 days doing price reductions, just trying to get buyers interested to purchase their home. All right, so let's talk about why it's a buyer's market. Just 12 months ago, interest rates were the lowest they've ever been, down in, the twos and threes, right? So we had every buyer that was even remotely considering buying a home in a way more affordable position and all out competing over the same homes. The inventory of homes available for sale versus the number of families in America that can afford to buy is the ratio is so out of whack. We have such a housing shortage that as soon as these interest rates turn around, we're going to end up right back in the market we were in just 12 months ago, where there's 20 offers on every home. Sellers are getting to dictate their terms. They're saying we need 14-day closes, waive all your contingencies, and oh, by the way, pay highest and best, and probably have to overbid the people you're competing with and paying $100,000, $200,000 more than the home was actually listed for. I don't want to see that happen to our buyers now. This is finally your opportunity to get out there and get a great deal on a home. You just don't get a great deal on a house and get a great interest rate at the same time. It just doesn't work out mathematically, statistically. It's supply and demand. It's just the way the markets work. So now we're actually getting our buyers, where you can go in and, you can offer under list, or say, hey, maybe don't offer under list and ask for a large seller credit to pay your closing costs, to buy your interest rate down, to do a 2-1 buy down, which is a temporary buy down that gets your interest rate. If let's just say the rate's 6.5%, and in the first year the seller pays for it, you get the interest rate payment set at 4.5% for the first year. Then it goes to 5.5% for the second year, and then up to the full note rate of 6.5% in the third year. Here's more good news. Fannie Mae has released an article stating that interest rates will fall as down to 4.5% to 5% in 2023. That's their prediction. Why do I find that really exciting? Because the Mortgage Bankers Association of America, the Federal Reserve, and our industry's leading economists are all in alignment. So we know it's going to happen. It's coming. And an example of why we know it's going to work is as soon as inflation gets under control, interest rates are going to come down. Just last week, we saw interest rates drop 0.3% in rate overnight because the CPI index showed inflation was down lower than they expected it to be. That little blip of good news caused rates to drop 0.3% in rate in just one day. We've got a season we're going through here that's rough. We're in Northern California. In that, with the high rates and high prices, we are the most hardest impact spot in the nation right now for people feeling confident enough to get out there and buy, or just being able to afford the price point that they want to buy at. Please call me. I want to run this math by you and let you see that now is the time to go out and get a great deal on the home you love, instead of paying top dollar for the home you have to settle on when it's a super hot and busy market. Call me. We're here to help you get into the house you want, get a payment you can afford for the first year, and then we're going to refinance you when those rates drop. And we're doing auto refis for you and waiving our lender fees. We've got some good news to share. I want to make sure I get you excited. Don't get too freaked out. Let's just go buy the house, marry the house, and date that rate, right? We've heard this one before. We're here to help you. Rob O'Malley, Preferred Rate, 925-418-3956.